Hi, my name's Dan Beck from PT 2.0, and today I'm announcing and revealing a set of new management reporting packs built in Power BI that allows us to leverage our Xero data. So we're going to take you through why we've created this and what they look like. And if you've got any questions at all around it, please contact me directly or via info@pt20.com.au. Today we're going to talk about management reporting packs. You know them as profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow reporting through Xero or associated packages. So the problems that we're trying to solve at the moment is that a lot of the current report packs that we give to clients are boring, they're very traditional in how they look, they're time consuming to produce. At the end of the day, they're just reporting. They're not giving us any kind of analysis or insight. So what are we going to do about it? Well, first of all, we want to make a consistent, branded, interactive set of reports that enables accountants to do analysis with their clients. Most importantly, they need to be automated. They don't need to be produced manually each time, and they need to be updated daily. Oh, look, and on top of that, we'd love to have the ability to consolidate Xero files, segment the reporting around tracking categories or different entities, the ability to have multiple layouts, and creating reports that lead conversations rather than just state facts. Due to this, what we have built in is macro and micro analysis. So macro from being able to look at it from reporting codes, but micro enough to be able to drill down to the individual transactions. Most importantly, they're easy to use. You only need to go to the level of detail of the conversation with your client. They've got to be good looking. They're built on Microsoft Power BI and hosted through the Atani business platform. So let's do something different. This has been designed so that you can run through with a client and actually have a conversation about their finances without all the laborious preparing nice looking financials or being able to drill down and have a look quickly and easily. Because this is built on Power BI and Atani, we've got all of the features that we would want to be able to use in terms of being able to look at data at points in time. So right at the top, we've got the ability to move between periods, have a look at different periods. By default, it's going to revert to our current period so that as you or the client goes into it, it's pulling the latest information out of Xero and we're able to have a look at it each time they open it, and it's going to be current. Additionally, what we've got in here in this example is we have got sites, we've got tracking categories that we're pulling together. So we're very easily able to segment the data throughout the report by a tracking category, as well as being able to segment bringing in multiple Xero files. So that's right, this will go together and do a consolidation of Xero files to bring them together. So when we start having a look at this and being able to have a look at our sales and our margins around that data. At the top left here, we've got a menu that we're able to go through and have a look at various aspects of the report deck. So all of these reports come in the pack. Now, as you roll it out to a client, you may decide that certain reports you don't actually want to show the client, or they're not meaningful for that particular client. So you are able to hide reports as we go through. So for instance, let's go and have a look at sales analysis. So sales analysis here, as we said, this is using tracking categories around different teams. So what we're having a look at here is sales by site. And what we've got populated against there is a rolling 12-month average break-even point. Moving on, we can have a look at sales to budget. What's our movements in a period? How have we changed from last year? And what's our budget, and are we reaching it? Same kind of thing though. We can very quickly go and grab a team to look at one particular subset of the data. So it makes it very easy when we're having a discussion to be able to go and say, hey, how is performance for that given entity? Margin analysis. So we've built in here, and there's going to be several industry packs that are going to be available. So obviously having ratios that are important to a given industry. So for instance, in this one, we are having a look at EBITDA, gross profit and staff labor being key components into this discussion of this client here. So all our typical functions in Power BI, being able to see the data, as well as fact tables to be able to actually drill down in on the data as well. Next, and this really shows the advantage of things like Power BI, is our ability to be able to drill down on given costs and actually see how they're being made up. Once again, we can do this also by site or entity to be able to provide insight. We've also provided at the top and the bottom your ability in a meeting to just flick between different reports as you're having your discussion. As part of it, we will be giving training to the firms on how they can adjust the ordering and being able to go backwards and forwards. So for instance here, we're looking at across different divisions and tracking categories, how the expenses are going comparatively between the different businesses. Alternatively, as it is a standard Power BI, we can actually drill down into transactions as well, or use the sheet layout functionality in there, or the menu that we've got to the left-hand side. We also have the ability to have a look at debtors and creditors to be able to go and see quickly and visually which clients are overdue, which ones are in terms, and so forth, and the ability to drill down and see what percentages are actually coming in to our bar graph to see who we need to chase. But this obviously wouldn't be useful unless we're able to drill through and actually see the transactions. So we're able to then also go and have a look at which transactions have happened when, so that we can have a look at the detail. And of course, none of this would be complete if we weren't able to look at things like fixed asset schedules, to be able to have a look at how the movements have happened over time, and balance sheet type reporting, as well as the ability to have a look at a profit and loss type scenarios as well. So for instance here, we have got a sales report showing sales by tracking category, as well as EBITDA per tracking category. So being able to look at a specific period, look at the year to date and look at prior years. Trying to do this through Xero, prepare all of this consistently, is a lot of work. So we're aiming to reduce the amount of work that people need to produce a set of reports for a client. And of course, we do have our more traditional profit and loss type statements that are present, being able to look at periods and budgets, and being able to drill down and see exactly what the makeup of these reporting categories are as we go through, and being able to expand and drill down onto transactions as well. So everybody likes their profit and loss to be split up different types of ways. So we've got multiple different ways that we present the profit and loss, from using the tracking categories to break the reports up, even all the way through to being able to do projections. So for instance, in this report, being able to do actuals and then also present the budget information for the following months as well as the percentages in those budgets as well. So happy to go through more detail in a demonstration, a one-on-one demonstration. But essentially this reporting pack is available to firms as part of a subscription service. It will get all branded up into your brand, your colors in terms of headers and menus. We'll also provide training on how you roll it out to clients. This management reporting pack is available in different packages, but all of them come with the ability to brand and change the theming of the report, training, and how to roll out the reports as well. So we know that a lot of firms have started on their advisory journey, others are in progress, and we constantly get asked, how do we do this kind of data advisory where we're presenting financial information, talking to a client, and actually getting action and insight for the client? Traditionally, we've helped people use the reports, but we've decided that we're starting to get quite a lot of inquiry around it, that we're now offering packages where we have Mindshop accredited coaches helping with that training and workshops, and how to get your team started using some of these data advisory tools. So if you don't know how to use these tools with clients, but you've always been wanting to get started, let us know, because we do have different packages available to actually help you get started on that journey. I hope this has been useful. I really do believe that this is how we're going to move forward with reporting and advising clients. So as I mentioned, we're delivering these as part of a subscription service. And what that means is that there are going to be updated quarterly reporting packs that are available. So as we add additional functionality or industry specialization, we will make those reporting packs available to you. And you can choose whether you give the updated pack to a client or not. If you've got any questions, please contact me. Happy to run through and do a demo. Have a fantastic day and talk soon.